welcome. This is Mindjazzy today on how to make decisions or the power of decision making. Because every time, even if you realize it, if you don't realize it, you are manifesting. And if you can bring clear image to your mind, if you can focus on your thoughts, feelings and actions, then you can start to manifest whatever you would like to manifest into your life. And it sounds pretty straight for some of you. If you have an analytical and logical mind, you will say definitely that it's not true. But let's see how decision making is influencing the results that we are getting in our life. In the process of manifesting, in the process that we want to manifest, for example, a house, a car, a specific person, or a specific company, or a specific job, that will tie you to some attachments. Because when you are thinking, and I'm going to tell you two words, requirement and preference. So requirement is when you tied it to one thing, to you are visualizing it, or you are thinking about the exact outcome. And today, making in a decision that you are not going to be attached to any of one specific car, one specific person, or one specific job, you can always make the decision to go to the preference. What would you like? So you would like probably a house like that, or even better. And you see, you are not creating attachment to that. You would like that person or something similar to that person, or even better. Or you would like that job or even a better job, and you do not attach anything to the end result. So you're transmitting to the universe that you are open to receive any of those ones, and you are detaching yourself from any clear image that you have in your mind, and just to think or to expect a specific outcome. So you can say, I would love this car, or even one better. I would love this person, or even one better. Or I would love this job, or even one better. So see, you are detaching completely of the manifestation. What I want to speak to you about is in our Bible, because I always call it our Bible, in book of Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill speaks from the power of the mind, and how that power is transforming, it's manifesting into reality. So if you haven't read the book, then try to purchase one and start to read it. And it's really interesting that Napoleon Hill doesn't mention, he speaks about thinking yourself into riches. To start to think about yourself into riches. So what that means is that you can start to think of money, for example, and he doesn't speak about money. He speaks about riches, he speaks about dollars, he speaks about success, but he's not going to speak about money. Why? Because money is an exchange. So anything that you are doing it in exchange for money. Yes? Or what is it that you are doing? Because money was created as an exchange. That's why it's so abnormal for many of us to believe that money is just an exchange. It's an energy, it's an exchange. So what are you doing, or what are you willing to do to get in exchange the money that you are asking for? For example, in any manifestation, if you're willing to manifest $20,000, okay, which is fine, but what are you willing to give for that in exchange? Yeah, because if you are going to a massage, you will have a massage session. After finishing the massage, you're going to pay the therapist, yeah? So you are giving money in exchange for their massage. And that is ever since the world is world and the humans are on this world. At the initial stage, we started to exchange. What we started to exchange? Products. You gave me some potatoes and I gave you some corn. So money is an exchange after all. And when we start to understand that, then you have to ask yourself, what is it, or what is that thing, that service that you are ready to give in exchange for the money that you're asking for. So if you are willing to bring into reality or manifest into reality $20,000, which would be fine, my next question is, what do you want? What are you ready to give? When I started to study with the Procter Gallagher Institute, I didn't know about this material, about thinking into results, which is a life-changing material, by the way. And it made it really clear to me that I am willing to help millions of people to become a better version of themselves, to help them to achieve their goals. And that is the exchange I am ready and I am willing to give for my compensation. And the better I am in doing that specific thing, or in this case, personal development, and helping more people, the better I will be compensated. So you get compensated for what you do. The next question is going to, what is the decision that you are bringing today? What is the service? What is it exactly that you want to do? Because everything that you're working, for example, yes, you're working, you have and before I had a government job also, and I had a limited belief that was all I was able to do. And I had a cap, yeah, on that job, because there is the infinite supply, infinite source, and you are getting your money through that vehicle, which is your job, and that's what you are earning. So you can always make a decision to change that in case if you want to become a better version of yourself, do better, have more, and give more service to people. So what are you preparing to bring or to give in exchange to change your job? What I'm saying is I'm not advising you to give up your job today. But I want to ask yourself, if you are asking for more money or an amount of money, to know exactly what the exchange is going to be from your point of view. What are you willing to give in exchange for that money? Yes? A real estate agent, what is he doing? A real estate agent is searching or is selling your dream house, or is helping you to get your dream house. So he's giving some service to you, and that's the money he's going to expect in exchange as an exchange. So money is a vehicle, and you get the money not from your job, not from the company, but through. It's like a channeling, yeah? So you have this infinite supply of source, and you're getting it through your company, through your government job, yeah? So what I used to believe about myself is that I had that value and that's all I was capable to do back at that time. After starting to understand that money is a vehicle, that money is an exchange, and there is always more. You can always expand to grow and to not to have a cap on your income, but to exchange your value. You can always exchange your expectations and your value, and you can always go for what you want in life. Can we change with thinking into results your mindset from a employee mindset to a CEO mindset? How we can do that? Of course we can do that. Can we change a mindset to somebody who has a cancer? And can we help that person? It would be a belief that we could change that. But a major idea is that person who is diagnosed with, cancer, has to bring himself own decision that he is willing to change. He is willing to have other attitude, to think, believe, and to act differently, which will mean, because many people who are diagnosed with any type of disease, let's say, they, of course, consciously, they will say that they want to heal themselves. But what they are going to do is that they are going to see themselves already dead, think about the disease day and night, get into depression and think nothing less that they are poor and they have this uncurable disease, and they fall into depression, and that is what they feed their subconscious mind with. Can that person change? Yes. If she or he brings that decision that he is willing not to get better, but to go through a miraculous healing. And that's a decision. That's a decision that one needs to make. That's the inner conversation that he needs to change. That's the desire, the preference to see himself already healed and to think of that image each and every day. And that is always a decision. Yeah, thinking into results has already created miracles. In Canada, I think a lady who had breast cancer, she healed herself with thinking into results, because it's where you set your mind to, and are you willing to focus on miracles? And this is why I'm here to tell you to expect miracles, and this is the place we want to be, to expect miracles, to see yourself healed, to see yourself each and every day and tell to yourself each and every day that story, instead of living in depression, instead of thinking of that disease, instead of seeing yourself buried, and so on and so forth. So that is a choice. That is a choice that everyone can make. This is why it's so amazing, and we start to create the community. If you haven't joined it, please come and join Mindjazzy group on a Facebook. And that is what my purpose is, to help people, to see people their potential, to help them to see the things that they cannot see right now. And that is also a decision. That was a decision when I started to study with Bob Proctor, and I had no amount of money in my bank account. And I said, I'm willing this material. I want to embody this material because I know I can change many people's life, because this has such a great value and so much power that has changed millions of lives. And that is what you can do. And that was a decision. I had no amount of money. And after 2 months, I was tripling and quadrupling my income by just bringing a decision, by just deciding that I'm going for what I want in life. Was it hard? Yes. If you think it's going to be hard, then it's going to be hard. If you think it's going to be difficult, then it's going to be difficult. If you think it's going to be easy and you choose that thought, that belief, that anything that you choose to believe in, or anything that you decide that you're going to do it, is just easy. And there are people who say, okay, I want thinking into results, and they just go with it, and they have brilliant changes in their life. In half a year, in 1 year, miracles happen because they start to work with the power of the mind, with the power of their belief, with the power of their subconscious belief. Because on a conscious level, we always know what we need to do, but on a subconscious level, we have different beliefs. We are limited in our beliefs. Napoleon Hill also speaks about successful people who make decisions in their life. They make prompt decisions, and they hardly ever change them. So that is the difference when you start to make a committed decision that you no longer want to live like this, that you no longer want to attract relationships like this, that you no longer want to have the same income each and every year. That's a choice. So you have the power and you have the free will. God has given you the possibility to have the free will, has given you the possibility to be capable to choose, to be capable to decide for yourself. How do I want to live? Where do I want to live? To bring decisions on, is this enough for me? Do I want this job? I want to continue gaining and having that cap and earning the same amount each and every month? Or do I want to go to decide myself and decide that I'm going to go for multiple sources of income, and I'm going to invest in me, and I'm going to learn all that I don't know about me? That's all a decision. That's all a decision. Or it's even not bringing a decision, because there are many people who are waiting for the other person, for the other person's approval, for their parents' approval, for their husband's approval. No, you are you. You are unique just the way you are, and you have that free will to make the choices that you want in your life. Or you can always go to the other side, that you can start to live life with ease and happiness and joy and prosperity and love and healing or healthy body. You can always have a choice. The choices we are making each and every day are going to be the results in our life. So the choices that you are making today are going to be the results in your next years. There's always a better version of yourself who is waiting for you to discover it. You can't, yes, you might try to do it by yourself. It's really difficult, because when you get a mentorship that is going to help you to see in yourself something that you have never seen before, and the results are massive. The results are the name of the game, after all. Yes? So every day you are making choices. Make a good choice. If you have any question on how you can start studying, thinking into results, how you can get into Mindjazzy group, if you have any other question, I'm here to help you. I hope you enjoyed this session, and I'm going to see you in the next one.